I'm just, I'm going to do an introduction, guys. I'm just waiting for other people to join this live feed. It's kind of funny because the cameras down here are aimed at me. They're not aimed at the Capitol, which is kind of funny. It's got to be the cowboy hat, right? Everybody's going to be wearing cowboy hats after this experience. All right, where are we at? I get so many push notifications, I can't see the top of my screen. Hello, the first 46 guys. 63 guys. When we get to like 300 people, I'll do my introduction, and then I'm just going to basically aim the camera at the Capitol. It'll be static, and I'm closing. I'm getting to the end of my trip. I'm sad about it. I've been here 17 days, and it's been quite an adventure for me. Where are we at now? There it is. There's the Capitol. Guys, it's a quiet night. This is William Wheating from MustangMedic reporting in, the People's Journalist, and I got to give a shout out to Ed Harian on that. I'm probably mispronouncing his last name. I've known him forever. Feels like forever, Ed. He gave me that subtitle, and I liked it because what I like about the People's Journalist is that I just want to know the truth. I don't have an agenda. I just want to visualize and show you guys what I'm seeing on the ground. Yeah, I'm going to, of course, talk about God, Jesus Christ, because that's what's most important to me. But I want to know the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So I'm going to put the camera down, and we're going to see a static image of the Capitol for a while. I'm going to get my hands warm because I almost froze to death on January 20th at 12:30 in the morning until 5 o'clock in the morning, getting rained on because I witnessed something. The 3-part series, it's on the live feed, like this is going to be. That happened, and there's more activity over here, guys. There's more activity going on. A lot of buses cruising around. So I'm going to put the camera down. We're going to look at it static, and I'll go an hour. I'll do an hour. It might just be an hour of looking at the Capitol. It's January 21st, 2021. My trip is coming to an end, sadly. I want to stay. I just feel like I should be in D.C. But it is what it is. The support's been amazing, and I will continue to do this. I will keep going to D.C. I'm going after my credentials, and it's quiet. As you've seen from all the videos that I've been posting today, I thought I was going to post 3 videos and then just go sleep the day so my legs feel normal again. I've been walking 8 hours a day for 16 days, and I just got interviewed by the BBC. That was cool. Britain. And enough about me. This is about the Capitol. This is about America. This is about freedom of speech, and it's about finding out the truth for all of us. And we all have to look at multiple sources, not just this, guy from New Jersey doing videos for you, but for freedom of speech. Because if we lose freedom of speech, we've lost America. And personally, on the 21st, the day after, yes, President Joe Biden is president of the United States. Kamala Harris is vice president. And if our votes don't count, then we're no longer selecting the people in power of America. And that's my biggest concern of why I'm here reporting to you guys. And also I just wanted to say, what motivated me, it was a 2-day trip. So on the 6th, I was at the rally. On the 7th, I was standing at the Washington Memorial watching Fox News and, of course, CNN, MSNBC, reporting over and over and over, running the clips. Violence, violence, violence. They're trying to pull the views in. They want to create violence, violence, violence. And it was peaceful on the 7th. Everybody went home. There was like maybe 7 people. There were still Trump supporters kind of walking around shocked. We were all shocked of what happened. And we're not going to speak for we, I'll speak for myself. I deplore any kind of violence. I couldn't stand the violence in Portland. I don't want the violence from Antifa. I don't want the violence from BLM. I don't want the violence from Trump supporters. And I don't want the violence from people that are imitating Trump supporters. So we have to watch out for false flags and a shiny object in a room that is like, here, look over here, look over here. Here's a truck blew up. Here. There's an attack on the Capitol. Don't look at the election. Don't look at the election. We certify the election. It's got more than 1% of the vote. It's got Dominion machines have 68% of an error rate, and we have not, as Americans, I don't believe that we have been proven that the election was not fraudulent. Until it's proven that it's not fraudulent, we're going to keep believing it. And that's what makes sense to me. Prove that it was not fraudulent. Judges, Justice Roberts, should be seeing the evidence. The American people should be seeing the evidence. And for those of you that are going, there's no evidence, this guy's crazy, this guy with a cowboy hat from New Jersey is crazy. Well, there's more than 2,000 sworn affidavits, which means people will go to jail for lying. And in America, a sworn affidavit is evidence. So if there's one person saying that has a sworn affidavit, that's evidence. So there is evidence. So you evidence deniers, there's sworn affidavits, and there's a whole lot more evidence. Watch. Well, I want to invite you guys, because people are now, it was America's mayor, right? Rudy Giuliani. Everybody loved him when the towers went down, and everybody was unified to bomb the heck out of Iraq, kill a lot of innocent people. I'm a Christian. I don't want any violence against Muslims or Jewish people. We just want the truth. We should be able to speak our mind. We should be able to say, I support Joe Biden. I support President Trump. I'm sorry, it's a habit. I support President Joe Biden. I support President Donald Trump. And we should not be at risk of getting beaten up or shadow banned or not being able to get a job, because this is America and we have the right to speak our minds. We have freedom of speech. And there's one last thing I'll say, and I'll just show a static shot of the Capitol. You can be as dumb, racist, ignorant as you want in America, and you can say it because you have freedom of speech. We can just walk away. We don't have to be engaged. We don't have to beat down somebody that we disagree with. We have to listen to each other. Okay, I'm pontificating. We're gonna go to static shot right now of the Capitol. It's peaceful. There's nothing really going on in the Capitol. Everything's pretty, I got more cameras on me than the Capitol. Maybe that's on the Capitol. So here's a static shot, and you guys can talk amongst yourselves. I'm not gonna be looking at the camera. I'm gonna be eating and getting my hands warm again. It's not nearly as cold as it was when I shot those 3 live videos on January 20th at 12:30 at night to 5 in the morning. There was a lot of trucks, a lot of vans, a lot of unanswered questions. There was a limo with American flags on the fenders with the yellow gold fringe on the flags. Some of you know about what that means. Some of you don't. Find out for yourself. What does the gold fringe on American flags mean? And let's just find out the truth. This is William Whitting from MustangMedic with a live feed on November 21st, 2021 at the Capitol. There's plenty of National Guard here. There's barbed wire, fenced off, guarded. I saw some black limos cruising through. I didn't catch it on video. They came by too quick. Looked like Secret Service looking out the windows. And I'm still seeing those darn white vans you know, what's up with the white vans? Watch the rest of my videos. If you're seeing this video, I've been shooting for 17 days. I am I'm going to be an official journalist because I'm going to get, well, enough about me. Let's just look at the Capitol and let's be quiet and look at America at peace in Washington, D.C. So if you're watching all the other Main Street media or legacy media, or whatever they're saying, this is actually what's happening. Thanks, guys. I appreciate your interest. I appreciate you all joining. The donations are helpful. I got a divorce. I was living at my parents' house with my 2 daughters. My son is not with me right now. I hope he'll be with me. And we are basically redoing our lives because my mother has decided I've lost my mind because I'm doing journalism and she wants me out of the house. So we're figuring all that out. My girls are supportive of my efforts. We're excited about the amount of views that we're getting. Of course, I didn't come here to make money. I didn't come here. I really kind of try to avoid politics on MustangMedic because it's about Mustangs. And when I realized that our vote didn't count and freedom of speech is fleeting in America, I decided to speak. So MustangMedic, William Wheating, appreciate your support, your financial support. And here's a visual of the Capitol on the 21st of January, 2021. Give me 1 second. I'm on a live feed.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to get...
Oh, no problem. I'll talk to you. I just got to get a live feed going for these guys so they can see the Capitol. It's a little blurry, guys, but it's the best my 10 can do right now. I didn't have the money for a 12, but I got a 10, and I'm doing what I can with what I got. I hope you're enjoying it. All is peaceful in Washington, D.C. And there's a heck of a lot of troops here. Don't even think about messing with the National Guard. They are prepared. Wait for the process. It's happening. Pray, and we will all see justice. I pray in the near future. Thank you. Sorry for the blurry lens, guys. I'll get better equipment eventually. And this is an opportunity for you guys to talk amongst yourselves about what's going on in politics. I'm not going to be watching the feedback, so please no cussing. Let's all just have a conversation. Let's learn from each other. We'll all get to the truth. Look at multiple sources. Don't look at one news source or you'll get tunnel vision. That's a firefighter term. You don't see anything except what you're looking at. Guys, I'm going to say it again, like I said it in my other live feeds. If you see value in what I'm doing by doing these videos, if you would please donate with like super chats, $1. If everybody gave me $1, it's going to help me continue to do this work, and I'd appreciate it. So I'm going to continue my shameless plugs. If I'm not thanking you, as you do the donations, know that I'm grateful, because I'm not always watching the camera. I'm going to let this run for a couple of hours so you guys so you can see. But if you would spread the word, support this channel financially, I'll be able to continue to do my work and pursuing journalism. And I got to do shameless plugs, because if you don't ask, my mother always said, if you don't ask, you don't get. So thank you so much. I'm going to ask. So please support what I want to do. And what I do want to do is I want to report the truth. I want to change the narrative. I don't have an agenda. I don't have a bias. I just want the truth. And that has changed my life on the 7th of January. After watching Fox News and the media spin what was on the ground, because there was nobody here, everybody left on the 7th. It upset me, and also when I realized that we were losing free speech, and I'm worried about my girls. I'm afraid, or I'm not afraid, but I'm very concerned that in America, if we can't speak our minds, be as smart as we are or as dumb as we are, and we lose the freedom of speech, we're going to lose America. And if we lose America, we're going to lose the world. So this is a crucial time in our history. After 230 years of being a country and a superpower, we can't let the CCP take over our country. I don't see it as I don't believe in conspiracy theories. I just believe in facts, and I'm looking for them. I don't claim to have them. I'm simply seeking the truth by showing what I see without bias or agenda. And if the camera's blurry, I apologize, but there's a lot of troop movement and a lot of things going on, a lot of riot gear and shields, and the Capitol is definitely in a situation that's like a military action. I'm seeing limos driving, running around, and I'm seeing hey guys, this is what I'm seeing on the ground. And I didn't catch the videos of the limos, but there was about 3 black SUVs racing around with their windows open, and looked like Secret Service agents looking out the back windows. What else did I see? I saw those white vans again, which if you look at the videos, you'll see those white vans racing all over the place. Those white vans I started seeing the night that it was reported that President Trump initiated the Insurrection Act. And then the next day, what was reported was that Nancy Pelosi was notified of that President Trump had initiated the Insurrection Act. I never claimed to say martial law because I don't know. I do know if the Insurrection Act, which from what I can find that it's been reported, has been initiated. I know President Trump's got options to be able to use martial law. He did leave. He never, from the best of my knowledge, President Trump never conceded the election. He did say, "I'll see you soon." And President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris are now sworn in as our president and vice president. I'm not going to do the typical thing where we saw for 4 years, Donald Trump is not my president, 45. I'm not that guy. I'm not going to do that about President Joe Biden. He is right now the 46th president of the United States. I recognize that. I'm not a radical. I am a Trump supporter. I deplore violence. I'm all about freedom of speech, and I want the truth. Like I think everybody wants the truth. And I'll say it again, whether you're on the left or you're on the right or you're a Democrat or you're a Republican, which I don't know what I am now. We all want freedom and we all want truth. So it's very dangerous for us to say, don't say that. Don't say that. You should be penalized for that and all that stuff. We have to be able to speak our minds, because if we get to a point where I'm risking my life by doing this, by actually doing a video and speaking my mind, we've lost America. If we lose our freedoms, and they start. Thank you. I appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you. If we lose our freedoms and we lose our country, there's nowhere else to go, in my opinion. I'm an American. I want to be in America. I was born in 1964. I'm 56 years old. I've done a ton of interviews, and I'm just keeping it real. It's not about, I didn't come here to blow up my YouTube channel or make money at this, and you know, the generosity has let me stay here, and I'm grateful for that. But we need the truth. The media has gotten so far away from the truth that we no longer know what's true. So every person, every American citizen, everybody in the world, it's not about trusting me. Oh, I'm not saying I am the giver of truth. I'm just somebody that's seeking truth, and now we are forced, because of the way CNN, MSNBC, ABC, NBC, CBS, all the news, BBC, you know, we see agenda and we don't know what truth is anymore. So, gosh darn it, I'm going to show you what I got. You're going to discern whether you see a value in it. If you do, please donate. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see. I can't see what you're saying, but I thank you for the donations. I greatly appreciate it. It helps fulfill the goal. And my plan is to come back to DC again soon. I'm in a situation that I'm restarting my life, and I don't have unlimited funds, so it's not like I can just sit here and just keep doing this for free. But the support that I've been getting has been support you guys, love you guys. They'll be crazy to mess with you, you know what I mean? Nobody's gonna mess with us. God bless America. We need to be able to speak our minds. Without being fearful of being penalized for our political beliefs. We have to be able to listen. And then we can all learn from each other. I've heard a lot of people talking about, I had people yelling at me. Somebody yelled at me. I was talking to a reporter right in front of the Capitol. It was a couple days, or 3 or 4 days after the attack on the Capitol, which is absolutely ludicrous. I deplore violence from Antifa, BLM, Trump supporters, or for fake Trump supporters. Whoever is doing violence is not supporting America, and justice needs to be served. Justice needs to be served. These district attorneys that are allowing people to attack people and kill people and burn down their businesses, and then they don't get penalized, they get released the next day, is ludicrous. It's not America. I don't know where else to go. America's always been the best country in the world. The reason we're a superpower is because we have capitalism. Socialism has failed over and over. Ask Mao. Ask the people that have died. Look what's happening in the CCP in China. Look what's happening with the Muslims that are being reprogrammed because China wants to do that. Look, I'm a Christian, and I support a Muslim's belief. They have every right to believe what they want to believe. We have freedom. Right now we do. But if we sit here and we watch and we do nothing,
If America falls, the world falls. And just for the record, I've always worn a cowboy hat since I was 18. This is not a costume. I just think I look good in cowboy hats. Watch, if you haven't watched the videos, guys, and you're just finding out about MustangMedic and what I'm doing here in Washington, D.C., I really invite you. I implore you, not for the views, but for the awareness, I implore you to watch the 3 videos I shot, part 1, part 2, and part 3 on the live feed of MustangMedic. Watch what happened 12:30 on Inauguration Day, yesterday, on January 20th, from 12:30 a.m. And the reason I went out there, I was the only person out there. I was the only person out there. 330 million people in America, and I was the only person out there. And I've heard people saying, "Oh, there's no media there. This is fake." No, look at the post. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. The look at the timestamp of the videos and when they were done. And I had a number of people download them in case they get taken away. As of course, it's a concern because, you know, Google, YouTube could take me out anytime they want to right now. Proposition 230 will save free speech, and President Trump tried to get that done, and at the moment it's not done. So we can be taken down at any time because they're private companies and we're on their platform. So that's capitalism, but it's not free speech. Thank you guys for what you're doing. God bless you. God bless you. We appreciate you as Americans. These guys are out here supporting our country. And look, for the record, in a lot of interviews I was asked, are you against all of this military setup and all of these cages and barbed wire and all this stuff, and military, you know? Of course, if we've got a credible threat that any of our capitals are going to be attacked by gunfire or an armed process, I mean, if that's a credible, if it's not fake and it's actually credible that was a threat, of course we have to do due diligence. I can't explain why I saw a Capitol policeman on video ushering confused Trump supporters towards the Capitol building. I can't explain that. I can't explain why there's video of people dressed as Trump supporters inside the Capitol building before the window was broken. I can't explain that. The only thing I can think of from what I'm seeing with my own eyes is it's a false flag operation, and it's a distraction. They're just trying to create a distraction so they don't focus on the fact that senators and Congress people certified an election with more than a 1% error rate, which is unconstitutional. So they certified, in my opinion, they committed treason because they certified an election that can't legally be certified. How can we ignore that? How can we ignore that? You can have, what do they call it? TDS, Trump derangement syndrome. You can hate the President Trump, former President Trump, which is a weird thing to say to me. You can hate him, but you can't just oppress because you hate somebody. You can't just... If we lose law and order, and we are into anarchy and suppression of speech, nobody, whether you're on the left or the right, are going to be happy about it. So the more you celebrate the demise of so-called Trump supporters, which are also known as Republicans, which are known as patriots. I remember when being patriotic was a good thing. I remember saying, I'm a patriot, and that was something to be proud of. Now, they've turned the narrative to where being patriotic for America makes you a hater, which is the most craziest thing that I can think of. I'm just sitting there going, how is this possible? Everything that's supposed to be up is down. The world is upside down. religion is being persecuted. Yeah, you can persecute Christians. You can sit there and tell them, no, you can't go to church because of COVID, and keep the bars open and the strip clubs open. But you guys are not thinking about this. You might hate Christians for whatever reason, but gosh darn it, we can believe what we want to believe. This country is a Christian country. When President Obama, former President Obama, said that America's not a Christian country, I'm like sitting there going, holy crap, there's a whole lot of God in the Constitution. They're mentioning God all the time. This is a Christian country. As long as we're a country, we were based on Christian morals, and Christian believing men wrote the Constitution and signed it. So we should, whether you believe in God or not, you should be thanking God that they built it that way. Yes, all men are created equal. Yes, slavery did not leave fast enough. And gosh darn it, the Democratic Party wanted to keep the slaves, and they wanted to fight it. They started the KKK, and now they're sitting there calling Republicans racist. I mean, Abraham Lincoln's a Republican. What is going on in the USA? What is going on? Thank you for the donations. Anyway, I'm probably leaving soon. I'm planning on checking out tomorrow. I don't want to go, but finances, kind of force that. Gotta can't just stay here forever and just end up not being the generosity has been great. It has paid for the trip, and that's what I said I needed it for. So now my goal and my hope is you see the vision that I have, which is just to simply seek the truth without bias. So I gave up on Fox News on November 3rd when they called Arizona early with 18% of the vote in. Lost me 20-year viewer. I was a 20-year viewer of Fox News, watching Sean Hannity, Tucker Carlson, Miss Ingram, I can't remember her first name right now, and a number of other people. But from what I understand, the sons of Fox News that owns Fox News are liberal leaning, and I didn't believe it. I was like, no. Fox News can't go liberal. It's been conservative. It's been conservative for years. And then when they called the election, they gave up their cards on the 3rd. And they lost half their audience. And they went to Newsmax. Newsmax is, from what I understand, I don't know the numbers right now, but Newsmax has been... Yo! What's up, guys? I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. God bless America. Thank you for your service. I'm very grateful. We're all grateful. It's so cool. A lot of the reservists, I think, saw me on Right Side Broadcasting, and so a lot of guys are recognizing me now while I'm out here. And again, it's not about me. It's not about me. It's about all of us and being able to speak freely. The freedom of speech. I mean, I understand. Of course, we have the right to bear arms, and there's a reason for that, because the government and ultimate power, we have to be able to protect ourselves and protect our families. That's our fundamental right as Americans. So when they talk about Beto and all that stuff and taking away our guns, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. But anyway, I went off on guns. My focus is freedom of speech. That's my focus right now. First Amendment. And I'm not a political person. I was a car guy just driving around Mustangs and going, yeah, Mustangs are cool, MustangMedic. That's what I was doing. It was a simple life. But I go where I believe God leads me, and I believe that this is where I'm supposed to be. I got so many people taking... It's the cowboy hat. It's got to be the cowboy hat. I got everybody taking pictures of me. It's funny. The flag is completely up. It's not at half mast. All the flags are flying on the Capitol. It's quiet. And we're in America. We're in America. The Senate's now tied, and Kamala Harris is the tiebreaker. They have a limited. They have the House. We got a tie Senate with Kamala being a tiebreaker, and they have the presidency. So it's an interesting time in America. Do I want Joe Biden to do well? Do I want to be surprised? Yes. He's now the president of the United States. So we all want him to do well. But if they're doing stuff that's unconstitutional, it can't stand. I don't know what that means. I'm not threatening anybody, nor am I calling on violence, but I'm calling on justice. That's my desire. And I appreciate all your interest, guys. It's been great. But it's quiet at the Capitol. It's quiet at the Capitol. And I'm going to say a prayer. Lord, I just pray for the United States of America this time. I pray for peace. I pray for people to be able to hear each other and understand each other. I pray for awareness of what's true and what's not true for everybody. Give us eyes to see, Lord, what the truth is, because it's real fuzzy right now. And I give you all the praise and the glory. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. I had a better camera. I think I'm fuzzy. I can't tell with the live feed, but I got it open so people can talk on it and just show them that the Capitol's peaceful. CNN's probably like, there's an assault, and it's like, no. It's peaceful. That's a good idea. Do you want to introduce yourself to these guys? Sure. All right. Follow me. We're gonna walk from the top. So stand right here.
How's it going, guys?
I don't know how many people are watching. My eyes are fuzzy.
Steven at Folklore Americana.
You might have to talk louder. You gotta project. You gotta say it louder.
Oh, I know about live streaming.
What?
I know a little bit about live streaming.
You know what about live streaming?
I know a little bit about live streaming.
You know a little bit of live streaming? Are you being funny?
No, I know a lot of streamers.
Oh, you know a lot of streamers?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Tell them. Talk to them.
What's up, guys? I'm
Tell
Steven
about your channel
at Folklore Americana.
I've just met this guy. I don't
got
know
a
who
channel
he
on
is.
YouTube, but also on Instagram is where I have more of the updated content. So it's all, right
Tell 'em
wing
your channel.
stuff, pro Trump. Folklore Americana, one word.
Folklore Americana?
That's right.
Folklore Americana, guys. Check him out.
FOLKOLORE Americana. This guy's great too, by the way. So,
thank you, sir.
Thanks for supporting him, guys.
We've known each other for a long time, like 4 minutes.
4 minutes. 4 minutes and counting. There you go.
Yeah, so.
Was that the first handshake, actually?
What?
Was that the first handshake officially
Of what, around here?
that we had?
Yeah, it was. That was. It's the first
We didn't
one.
shake hands at first because there was like stuff going on.
Yeah, right. And look, we're not wearing masks and we're not scared.
No.
But no, you know how you recognize a Trump supporter in Washington D.C.?
True.
They're not wearing a mask. Do you know how you recognize? Do you know how you recognize a CNN watcher?
They're wearing 2 masks.
And they're in a car.
Very true. Very
Yeah,
true.
yeah. So it's a surreal time in America, but see, we just met each other. We're talking to each other. We're supporting each other. We can do that. We don't need to own it. We don't need to. I'm better than you. I got more followers. It ain't about the followers. It's about the message. And a lot of people, CNN, when they interviewed me, I don't think so far nobody's told me that CNN's aired the interview. And I think they didn't air it because I kept telling the reporter that we need to listen to each other. And when you guys, thank you for the donation. And when you guys tell us that there's no fraud in the election, you have to prove to us that there's no fraud. If the judges won't see the evidence, it can't stand. We're a land of laws. So it's not unreasonable to have evidence, or at least have the evidence looked at. We'll be cool as Trump supporters. We're cool if we see that he legitimately won the election.
Right.
But if you keep, I'm losing my voice, I'm talking so much. If you keep saying, how can you be so stupid? Of course, it's the best, the cleanest election. What do they say? The most perfect election ever.
That's, yeah, don't
Something,
say it.
something
Make us believe.
yeah, I'm paraphrasing. Skateboarders. My daughter skateboards too. It's a crazy sport. It's very dangerous. But I've respected them. If you keep telling us, moving on, just moving on, and you don't prove to us that our vote counted, that it's an accurate count, we're going to keep doing it. We're not going away. We're not going away.
I hope so. I'm worried about a lot of people getting scared, and just backing off.
There's a lot of people scared.
That's the main thing that I see, and it really makes me feel a little bit of fear about the future, because you're seeing people throw each other under the bus. You're seeing people disavow people who are in the Capitol. You're seeing people basically hide like little bugs, and you're afraid of Joe Biden and afraid of this whole administration.
I guess we aren't.
I'm not.
I'm not either.
You're not either.
I'm not either.
We're here. We're out
but
here.
but there's much more of us.
But look, dude, there should be a bunch of people out here.
Well,
But they're using the Capitol to scare everybody off.
Yeah.
And it worked. It really worked.
It's worked so far.
It's worked so far.
It's worked so far. If we lose hope, then we'll lose everything. If you have hope, we can still hold on to America. We have to have faith. I'm going to go Christian on you.
I'm Christian.
Are you Christian? We're both Christians. We have to trust that we serve a God of justice, and that He's created every 7 billion now. 7 billion people. Our faith tells us we're created by God. Therefore, it doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter what religion you are. Our job as Christians is to love. Now, don't get me wrong. There's lots of Christians messing up on that. There's lots of Christians thinking they're the judge. I could name some people, but that wouldn't be cool. Our job is to be the light. In other words, be loving. Be loving of gay people, be loving of transgender people. You just can't tell us what to do, though. You can't tell us. We have, if you're a dude and you're dressed up as a woman, okay, you're a dude dressed up as a woman. But you can't force me to call you a woman. That's not free speech. The slippery slope of hate speech is socialism, because they're controlling our speech. If we lose the opportunity to do what we're doing here with you, we're going to lose everything, guys. Everybody. I can't talk about leftists, because they don't, in my opinion, leftists just don't want the truth. But if you're liberal, I say it again, liberal, conservative, Republican, Democrat, we all want truth. We want our kids to thrive. We want our loved ones, whether it's a husband, wife, a gay man, a gay woman. It's cool. We're cool with it. We're not trying to stop you. We don't want to stop your life. We want.
I'm not cool with it.
You're not cool with it?
I'm joking.
Oh, that's funny. No. But I mean, you can do.
It is a sin. It is wrong.
Well, yeah, but okay. Let me define cool.
But I get what you're saying.
What I'm saying is, you can do that. I can't stop you from doing what you want to do. We have free will. We can all agree we have free will. When you take away our will and our freedoms, we've lost America, and it's a slippery slope. You might get satisfaction of watching people like us get suppressed, our votes not counting. It's all going to come back and bite you. It's all going to catch up to you. It's like pressing a balloon or a beach ball down into the water. Like, shut up, shut up, shut up. The harder you push it down, the more it's going to come up. We're not going away, guys. We're not going away. You know what I mean? And it's like, we can't be in fear. Because my point of view is, if I'm doing God's will, and I'm trusting, and I'm not going to live at fear. If you give in to fear, you're going to be given to everything, and you're going to be miserable. So do not fear. Trust the process. There's a lot of stuff going on that nobody knows about. Lord knows these white vans. I'm still trying to figure them out. You've seen the white vans?
I've seen a lot of white vans.
I've been doing a lot. Yeah, did you just shot them? Like,
you know, I got a
you
couple
got
shots
to
of
be
some
careful
white
about
vans.
saying shot things until you see it.
I've filmed some white vans.
Yeah, I was talking to a National Guardsman, and they were looking at me, and I was trying to shoot a picture, and they were looking at me, and I go, don't worry, I'm just trying to shoot the Capitol. They're like, what? What? I go, no, shoot a picture. You got to be real careful. And when you're in this environment, don't gesture any guns or anything, because they'll take you right out. Because I'm sure
I've been walking around with this thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure we're being
what
watched.
is this?
Yeah, I know we're being watched. We're being watched by a bunch of National Guardsmen here. There's barbed wire.
You know, the majority of them, though, I've been listening to the rhetoric. They don't take this seriously. They're just like, I heard a couple of guys. You know, I think this defines how most of their sentiment actually is that he goes like, one of them knew each other. They knew each other. You know, he's like, hey man, how's it going? I didn't realize you were here.
Louder so they can hear you.
I didn't realize you were here. You know, he's saying to his friend, and then the guy's like, yeah, we're just here fighting against the terrorists, and they both start laughing and walk away. You know, like they know that it's a bunch of bullshit. They know that it's unnecessary for them to be
you
here.
can't speak for all of them. You can't speak for all of them.
A lot of them do. A lot of them. And a lot of them have that same sentiment.
Right, but we have to be careful about saying a lot too, because you've talked to a few. You haven't talked to a lot.
I haven't talked to anybody, any of them. I'm just going with what I heard. I'm observing.
He's observing. Well, I'm just saying that the National Guardsmen take their job seriously. They're putting themselves on the line. They're behind barbed wire.
They still do their job.
Right, I know. But what I'm saying is the optics you'll see on Fox News, you'll see on CNN, MSNBC, and all those characters. You'll see barbed wire. You'll see tension. They're always looking for conflict because they want to grab the views and they want to isolate us and they want to separate us. But I've been here for 17 days. I've been investigated by the FBI. I've been not pulled over, but I had Secret Service surround me and talk to me. I've had Capitol Police check my IDs all the time, especially when I was there. I shot the video of the operation on last night. I got up I was 12:30 at night until 5 o'clock in the morning. I was filming right over there everything that was going on. It's epic, man. I got 3 parts, about 4 hours of video.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. I was the only guy there. I got interviewed by CNN while I was there, and then I told CNN that if Joe Biden gets elected, that I would do an interview with them, and of course they called me. So I went to CNN and did an interview. I said, yes, I was wrong. He got sworn in, but it doesn't necessarily change my point of view until we know that our votes count. Because if our votes don't count in America and we're not selecting the people in power, we're given into communism. And once we lose our rights, they're going to be very, very hard to get back. That's the people that were leaving England when they started this country. Those men that were signing their names on the Declaration of Independence, that document, if they would have won, all of them would have hung. And they risked their lives. Hopefully we don't have to risk our lives. We don't want to risk our lives, hopefully. But
I'm willing to.
yeah, if I got to die for my country, I guess I'm going to.
I think we need more of that spirit. You know?
And that's why we're here, and that's why we're shooting pictures and showing. We're trying to change the narrative, showing you what's actually happening. So if you support his channel, support mine.
Support all people who are doing this.
Yeah.
Support, you know, citizen journalists. Support independent
Yeah,
journalists.
and they.
I'm not a journalist, by the way. I'm a documentarian.
Are you?
So
I'm a self-proclaimed journalist as of January 7th.
If you're over here showing people what's really going on, that's journalism.
Yeah, and I'm going after my press credentials, and I'm gonna get.
Great.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm just gonna keep reporting the truth until we can speak freely without fear of being attacked and spit upon and called names, lose jobs. We're not going to be intimidated. The American people will not be intimidated.
It's great to see. great talking to you, man.
Good talking to you. That was spontaneous. We didn't set this up. He's just walked up, and I'm like, hey.
Well,
you wanna
this is how we do it.
Yeah, I'm like, here, you want to get in front and talk to these guys? All right, I'm gonna get out of your way and just let you guys. I'll be quiet. You guys just look at a peaceful Capitol live on January 21st, 2020. You guys still talking? Hey guys.
How you doing?
God bless you. Answer prayer that we got peace in the streets, man. I've been kicking prayer since the 16th. You guys, appreciate you. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you guys. God bless America. You're appreciated. Thank you for your service. Thank you guys. God bless you.
Thank you for the support.
Huh?
Thank you for the support.
Oh yeah. Thank you guys. Oh, no. Thank you, guys and girls, and women. Sorry. Guys and women. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
Thank you.
Are you guys warm in those outfits? Or you get cold?
Say again?
Did you get cold in those outfits?
not really.
Sorry, not outfits, uniforms, huh?
No.
That's good. You look warm. I just was wondering. Thank you for your service. Thank you, Shiz. Thank you, guys. I've been thanking these military people that have been going by. Thank you, guys. God bless you.
How you doing, sir?
Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your service.
Sure thing.
Those are our defenders and sworn to the Constitution. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service. I've been praying hard ever since the 16th. You know what I mean? I was like, Lord,
Right.
let peace reign.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Are citizens? Is it appropriate for citizens to salute you guys if you're not in the military? What's the protocol?
I mean, that's all bad.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. They're out here in force. We're good. Thank you for the donations, guys. If I'm not thanking you, it's only because I'm back here eating or talking to somebody. We're live. It's, well, we're live, so you guys know what the date is. January 21st, 2021. There's a great amount of force out here. Barriers, barbed wire, fences, and peace. There's nothing going on Well, there's lots going on in DC, but there's no violence, and it's peaceful. Everybody's respectful. Everyone that I've dealt with, everybody I've talked to in the past 17 days, I don't know. You guys do the math. I was here since the 6th. It's the 21st. Can you tell I'm tired? Has been respectful. I've spoken to the FBI personally. I've spoken to the CIA, Secret Service, Capitol Police, reserves, the press, media, NPR, BBC, Russia, Ukraine, and a bunch of other countries, but I'm too darn tired to think about it. Everybody's been nice and respectful. Everybody's kind of like in a surreal environment, like trying to figure out what exactly is going on. Because the reason I'm here is because I believe that these are historic times. And I'm here to change the narrative, to show you what's really going on. Because if you're watching Fox News or CBS, you know who I'm talking about, the legacy media, mainstream media, they got an agenda. They want you to think a certain way. I'm not trying to make it think a certain way. I'm simply here to report the truth on the ground while I'm in DC. I will be going back, and you know, finances demand it. But I will be coming back again and again and again, because I'm going to get my press credentials. I'm going to keep reporting. I am committed to the end to change the narrative. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm disappointed, very disappointed in Fox News. I wanted to work for Fox News for a while. They gave up their cards when they called Arizona too early. 18%, Fox, 18%, and they're going to call Arizona? Things that make you go, You know what I mean? So I'm here, MustangMedic, reporting. If you guys would go to MustangMedic and follow, I want you to follow. Yes, your financial support is very helpful, and I'm very grateful for that. Don't get me wrong. Yes, I get more excited when there's more followers, but it's about the message. Even if you guys talk about it and they don't come and visit, if you at least are talking about it and listening, we're making progress, because we have to. Because I'm going to sound like a cliche, but united we stand, divided we fall. So we must talk to each other so we can learn from each other, and we can all get to the truth, because that's all we want, is the truth. There's only one fact. There's only one truth. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. There's only one fact and one truth. So don't just listen to me. Don't just listen to Fox. Don't just listen to CNN. Look at everybody. Look at Epoch Times. Newsmax is kicking it right now with ratings. You always get scared when they start making money and get real popular that they're going to turn, because money is always, like, you know, they say it's the root of all evil. But if we're not after money and we're just after truth, then you know, you're gonna sound like John Lennon, "Let Love Reign," or something like that. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sing. I can't really sing. You know, give peace a chance. Let's just choose peace by listening. MustangMedic. Grateful to God that I'm here. Grateful to God that you're interested enough in listening to this guy in a cowboy hat from South Jersey talking to you. And this is my new life. Is reporting the facts, finding the truth, without an agenda, without a bias, not affiliated with any group. I deplore violence, and I believe in America for what she stands for. And that means we can speak our minds without fear of losing your job, losing your livelihood, being threatened, worried about your loved ones. And you know where I stand. I stand with Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. And this is only a short period of time we're on earth, guys. So find peace, and just know that America's been through a lot of tough times. But freedom of speech, our First Amendment rights, is a staple, is so important that we protect
America, the Constitution. And straight up, I'm not a supporter of the government. I'm a supporter of the U.S. Constitution. And what's really cool is that all these guys in the military, they are not sworn to the government. They are sworn in under the U.S. Constitution, that amazing document that lets us right now, 230 years later, be able to do this right now. When we can't do this anymore, when we can't talk, when we shut down, ask people that come from generations that were under Mao or any other communist country. Something to think about. And I appreciate you guys.
talking about it. And then you were filming my camera over there. That's nice. Everybody's like this. They're all paranoid. They're all walking around. I'm from South Jersey, so I'm just like, hey, what's up? So I'm like sitting there going, this is here. So I have to be investigated to be able to get the FBI. Now I'm I've become one of those people. So like everybody suspects me. Everybody says, yeah, so I just decided I'm just going to talk to everybody. Yeah, no, I I'm the only one did. So far, it's still up. What I did, before I did, I was going to tell you, I was worried it was going to be taken down. I don't know where it is. Now, yeah, they're now reserved, so often I have to recognize them. Most of them is my keys. I let them out. They can just stick out, so they recognize me. That's what they do. I've been doing it for 9 years. About 40 Mustangs. Just became 60. I got it back. I'm like, Dad. So I said, well, now you're going to recognize him. Cool. Now you're me. Now you're this man. Yeah, so I just skate every day. And, they're like, stay. And now, why should you have a channel? No. You don't have a channel? Just start doing it. How? So you got to start. I'm going to have it start YouTube. Well, I should introduce you. Come here. Come here. Well, I got it. You want to go live too? No. No? You got the mask on. Nobody's going to recognize you. You're inside. Yeah. You might want to know. It's the dark clothes, the shoes, the quietness, the glasses, the mask, the makeup, and everything else you wear. This is the way I am on. Yeah, is this? I gotta get my trash. This is the way I am on video too. I just like I'm cheeky, light. I want to keep it real. Did I tell you they were out in force or what? They are out in force. They are everywhere. So if anybody's got any bad intentions in the Capitol, don't do it. Don't mess with our guys because they're prepared.
He's actually a good person. I use him. I like
Thank you guys for what you're doing for the service. What is the protocol? Like, I'm not in the military, but I love the military. I love what you're doing. Are we allowed to salute?
He doesn't care.
Your liars got holding the military.
In my experience,
I just didn't want to go. I know you were saying I thought it was the protocol. You know, the reserves or the army. Otherwise, you shouldn't.
he's also very.
And here comes more of our troops.
said, hey, man, I was like, yeah, I actually missed it. How does a bastard say, hey, man, I'm being passed? Yeah, and they used to be the most conservative. There's some patriots out there.
Wow. Hello, guys.
He was one of my first names. Tell me, pronounce the name of it again.
My name is Rafael.
Raphael, where are you from?
I'm from the Philippines.
Rob.
Yeah.
You keep saying I love, if you remember, you sent me the link again. You sent it to me, but I got, know what happened? I did, dude, I got the scoop of a lifetime. My video, I'll stay back here. Because you know, I am a live stream, so whatever. My video last night, 12:35. This is my son. This is my son. My video. And then I caught it. It was a military operation from 12:36. You don't know? Trucks, vans, and rental cars, and limos, groups of plainclothes people, Secret Service. I got interviewed by CNN while I was there, while I was live streaming. I got 12:30 to 5 a.m. 12:30 a.m. to 5:30, 12:30 to 5. I live streamed the whole operation, military operation. And the guy walked up to me because they took my card, capital case. They ran a check because I got it. Did I tell you that? Did I tell you that the FBI went to my parents' house? You don't know this? Oh, dude, I am living the DC adventure, man. You wouldn't believe what's happened to me. And I put it on video. The FBI investigator. Everybody knows the whole story. Yeah, two agents went to my parents' house. My mom texted me. I see you heard the story now, and I'm telling the truth. But I was worried that they were antique. Because I told my mom was lying. She kicked me out of the house. I'm going home. I got no place to live. So I got the next morning. I went to the FBI office in the River Building. I met with some FBI agents that pulled up in the truck. They said we'll look into it. We'll call me. So it's just a day I didn't know. So in my video, you'll see this is all. Yep, I'm walking along and I'm saying, yep, I said, I'm trying to see. I met with the FBI. I told everybody what was going on. I thought about doing it, like not doing it, but no, it's great. I did it. He calls me that night, took a screenshot of the transcript. So I got proof. I'm not getting it. I fixed it. Call me up and said, it's true. No, but I'm not wanted now. I got 4 times. No, I didn't get a because somebody called me as a tip suspicious. Doing a lot of videos checking things out. So I'm showing them all the street corners along the way. So that I'm stopping, I'm editing video, I'm posting it, and then I'm taking pictures of military operations. Yeah. Well, yeah. Probably. There's some hate videos, not all of them. But he called me. He left a voicemail message and such as he confirmed that they were agents that I had an investigation my activities. So the next day, I decided to go on. The guy from the way, special expose on me because I tried to figure out my parents' life issues. Oh, he was just trying to figure out what to do. Let me stay. I'm not giving interest in any of this. I got here. Yeah, and I know what they told me.
You're a cowboy. You're a cowboy.
Do you know how many times I've been photographed since you interviewed? I'm just, if you saw me do this, I'm not doing it. I want everybody to listen. Everybody to just, all we want is free speech. Because again, dressed as a girl, you're still a dude to me. But free speech, I'm a free speech advocate. I came here. And I didn't do this. I didn't plan this. And CNN interviewed me while I was doing the live stream. And here's the interviewed me. So CNN's got the whole crew on me. The microphone. I'm doing live here. I want to go out there. They said to me, do you think Joe Biden's going to use the media as well? I still didn't believe. I said no. I said, oh, did you not read it? He's like, I don't.
Okay, so now that
Right, so what happened was...
no, I want to ask you now.
No, but let me tell you the story real quick. So, they interviewed me and they said, I told them I didn't interview this one and all that stuff. They said, well, we need to do an interview with us after he's sworn in, because they knew he was going to be sworn in. And so I said to them, yeah, I will commit and I will do an interview. I said, you can tell me that you were wrong. I said, but I don't think you're going to call me if he doesn't get sworn in. So I'm sitting there the next day, right? Did you go to the inauguration?
I was
But you did you saw the like the DC inauguration?
no, at BLM, they were listening to it on the radio.
Do you know how many people think that it didn't happen? That's I know.
So the proof.
Well, no, I didn't go either. I stayed in the hotel, so I'm sitting in the lobby, right?
So are you still believing that?
No, I don't believe that. No, I know what happened. There's no way they can hide an operation like that. It's not fake. Of
Okay,
course
so
it
what do you
happened.
think now?
Oh, but Joe Biden's president. It's President Joe Biden. He got elected. So
What do you
listen,
think? What do you think of that?
I still love him.
Okay, what do you think of what he said that
Well, wait, let me get back to the story, and then you can ask me a question. This is my turn. Okay, so I'm sitting there in the lobby. It's like 10 minutes left. Little's gotten sworn in. So what you call the same? And I'm about to hear this. I could always see. All right. So, Mustangs. Yeah. So, I was like, so I'm just got sworn. You'll see. So I'm just like, I said, I just told my heart. And I've been posting it about the FBI and all the things I've told everybody updates like I'm going to tell everybody I'm going to And he didn't from CNN. He said, hi, remember CNN? I said, yeah. He goes, can you do an interview? I said, Christian. He said, yeah. I said, I gave my word. He goes, okay. He sent me the directions. And it was Georgia Hotel. All of them. So I'm sitting there, he comes out, like 2 sets of pen. Go back to the location where I shot. Nobody gets shot where I shot. I am the only person in the world. I said to him, yes. I said, I'm not one of those people. He is my president. Sorry. He is my president. He is my president. So, all acknowledged. I said, with CNN, one has viewed the evidence.
Okay, now, that you said that
I said CNN. What you need to do, CNN, is you need to prove to people like Joseph that they still believe and know that there's fraud. You have to stop telling me that you need to show me where there's no fraud. We need to actually do, I said they did it unconstitutional. You cannot certify an election, right? You can't certify an election with a 1% fraud. 1% questionable votes. You know, and I said to him, the debate machine had 68% error. I said, so the senators and the congressmen committed treason. They committed treason when they certified the election. Yes, Mike Pence was constitutional duty as vice president. The states chose, Democrats controlled the House. They chose to certify it. So I said, everyone who's certified this fraudulent election committed treason. And I said,
now,
we had voters in social criminal matters, which is terrible.
so, what's your plan now?
That's when you say you screw down past life, then you lose dude, you're gonna freak out. Do you want to go to my live feed right now? Nobody wants to interview.
I'm not good at this,
Good, no. Yeah, so what I've done is I've changed my entire life from January 7th when I saw Fox lying to everybody. And I am now MustangMedic, a people's journalist. And I've got 2 newspapers in North Carolina that publish me. I've got the contact BBC that I do today, and I've got a war correspondent from New York. Oh, MustangMedic. Of course, we are. These guys saw me, most of you guys saw me at Right Side Broadcast. There's a lot of guys watching. So, and I'm a big supporter of these troops. I'm like loving all these guys. Praying for them. I love them. Got it? All right. while I'm doing it, CNN comes up. They don't film what's going on here. Nobody is showing what's going on in the so here. So he said, would you come, when Joe Biden gets sworn in, would you come to the interview? I said, yeah, but you guys got to be here. So that's I was shocked. Do a video. That was awesome. I appreciate the question. It's okay, my folks are asking. Do you want me to cover your name? Yeah, I'll cover your name. Yeah, I'm about to see you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah, I'm praying for you guys, man. Thank you. Made my night. There's still peace in DC, and I think I'm gonna go home and go to bed. It looks like everything's gonna be fine. I'm probably leaving tomorrow. I don't want to, but we'll see. I just met some reservists. They actually recognized me. It was pretty cool. We talked, took pictures. I'm like I always do, and it just moves me. I mean, I just love these guys. I love everybody that serves our country, and they're called patriots. It's not a bad thing to be a patriot. I know they're trying to make patriots bad. We got a football team called the Patriots, right? I love our troops. I love America. I love our freedoms and everything it stands for. These guys and women, men and women, putting their lives on the line, serving their country. There is no greater honor, and it's going to be okay. Justice will prevail. No violence. Don't go up against our guys. When I say our guys, I'm talking about our military. I'm an American. They'll win. You'll lose. Peace. It's all about trusting the process of what we're going through. I've been up and down. You guys have seen it. I put it on video. Lord knows I do a lot. I try to do stories on my videos so you can follow along. And looking at the Washington Monument over there, got the Capitol building here, and America is calm tonight on the 21st. I think it's still 21st. I don't know what time it is. And know that I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you watching these videos. I really am just simply trying to get to the truth. I didn't plan. I didn't even know how to live stream yesterday. Somebody had to tell me how to do it. It was my first live stream. I think I did a couple other live streams years ago. I didn't remember how I did it. But this is MustangMedic, William Weeding from Jersey, trying to get to the truth. And you're along the ride with me. No bias. The only bias I have is that I believe in God. I believe He loves you. I believe He loves me. I believe we're all equal in the eyes of God. We're all created by the highest creator. If you don't know it, that's cool. You know, I'm not going to judge you. We all have our walk. God's doing something with you. He's doing something with me. And we just got to keep it real. We got to keep it real. We got to listen. We got to not react. Love one another. Oh, was that a Beatles song, right? So, thank you guys. I guess I'm going to sign off and head home. Probably tomorrow. I keep saying probably because I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. But I'll be back because I am going to pursue my new life's goal is to pursue the truth and break the narrative of the mainstream media, legacy media. I'm sick of the bias. I'm sick of everybody getting polarized. I want peace. I want my kids to live in a world where I can speak freely, they can speak freely, and I don't want anybody to get persecuted. I don't want to suppress anybody's points of views. I don't want anybody hurt. And I love America. I love our country. We're a young country. China's an old country. We're under threat of the CCP, which CCP stands for China Communist Party. Watch the Epoch Times. You can see a lot on that. They cover it a lot.
God bless America. Thanks, guys. This is William Weeding reporting from MustangMedic, soon to be a credited journalist. I got to work on that. In the America's capital, the world's superpower at this time. I want whoever's in power to do well. So I recognize I'm not going to do one of these hate things where, oh, Joe, Trump's not my president. I'm not going to do that. Right now, at this moment, Joe Biden is President of the United States, January 21st. Kamala Harris is Vice President. And I'm an American citizen seeking the truth, justice, and the American way. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Good night. Oh, and thank you so much for you guys that did donations. I didn't see them, so I want to thank you on live video how grateful I am for your interest in what I'm attempting to achieve here by simply changing the narrative, telling the truth, showing it on the ground. If I hear anything that's just rumor, I'll call it chatter. If I've got stuff that I know it's true and I've got reliable sources, I will tell you that. I'm not trying to change your mind. I'm just trying to show you the truth. Good night.